And by the way, Bobby, I didn't appreciate a few weeks ago where you walked by my wife and said, "Your wife is so wonderful." You really fucked me up. That night, we were watching Netflix and she said, "Why can't you call me wonderful like Bobby does?" The fuck, man? Okay, we are going to read chapters 5 through 8 of How to Steal from Amazon.com. And I just want to say to Amazon, that's really fucked up. I'm just someone who's trying to make my way in the world with a gift, trying to enrich the world with laughter and with my gift. It's really fucked up that you shadow banned my book and didn't allow me to advertise or all that bullshit. Data. Shit, I was scared to even say that, but you know where the just over the two words "fuck you." Leave the YouTube and the Amazon, motherfuckers. Don't appreciate you hiding my data, YouTube. Okay, because Bobby, if you go on a channel that you like on YouTube and you're on it twice a week for the last month and a half, they fucking know you're a regular viewer. They don't have to say, well, your shit is too new. Bullshit. It's been on for 6 months. I haven't posted until 3 months ago. We started posting, but I created the channel 6 months ago, so it's not new. Fucking bullshit. They have all the data. Okay, that's enough of Amazon and YouTube. Let's go to the good shit. Chapter 5. Our plans can work with any reputable credit card lender such as Citi, Wells Fargo, US Bank, Bank of America, Chase, etc. Like anything, there are always some credit cards that are better than others. Just like there are better butchers, doctors, salespeople, dentists, editors, I'm joking, and writers. There are also better credit cards which offer better benefits than others. This includes quality customer service. These are the credit cards that you want. Most major credit cards offer decent customer service, and all of them can help you in this process. Now, Spud Webb was a great basketball player, but if I had a choice, I'd rather have Magic Johnson on my team. The very best credit card on earth, as far as customer service and helping their customers, is American Express. Now, with American Express, you have to pay in full at the end of the month, but that's not going to be a problem with our program. In addition, American Express might have high annual membership fees, which other cards don't have. But imagine the value if you paid them $200 a year to be a member, but stole $10,000 of luxury goods. Worth it, right? Another great card with tremendous service is Citi. Wells Fargo, after the problems they had creating fake accounts, is trying to make up for past scandals by bending over backwards for customers. They are also a great card. The rest of the credit cards are also fine and will certainly do for our purposes. There's another thing. All of these businesses run scams on consumers. They shamelessly do so on a regular basis. This is nothing new. Companies have been running scams on customers for decades. On top of the millions or billions they consistently net, they also run whatever scam they can get away with. When and if they get caught, either by the federal government or their respective state's attorney general, they pay their fines and move forward. In most cases, they continue the underlying scams, go into new scams, or morph into existing scams, or morph their existing scams. I'm talking about every company. You name the company, and they shamelessly take advantage whenever and however they can. Bank of America, Gap, Verizon, Sprint, Spectrum, Comcast, Paramount Studios, Saks Fifth Avenue, Google, Spotify Cloud for Google, Target, Cartier, Macy's, on and on. And just look them up and you'll see it's well documented how these companies rip off customers, clients, partners, associates, etc. They use their resources to steal all the time. It's the customer's turn, the consumer's turn, excuse me. This book isn't written for the executives, actors, surgeons, dentists, pharmacists, agents, stockbrokers, sheiks, the powerful in the world, their loved ones, and those connected to them. It's definitely not written for the elite, the families and friends of the elite, and all the rest who have huge bank accounts, an abundance of money, and plenty of stock and bonds. This book is written for the 50 million people shopping on Amazon that make under 30,000 a year. Those consumers who struggle with 2, 3, or 4 kids, crying, cold, hungry. Prime membership and 2-day free shipping is just not enough. This book is for the people who have to worry about putting gas in the car, living check to check, and making payments on their bills, etc. I gladly put myself in the category of these honorable people. These are people who don't judge and look down on others. I love them. I wrote this book and the next book in this 2-book series for these people. The next one is How to Steal from Apple. You're going to love it. The people I can relate to in every way. The ones who have no money left at the end of the month and still donate a few quarters to the guy in the Santa Claus hat sitting outside of the local Walmart during the holidays. God knows Jeff Bezos and all the rest of his kind don't donate enough, to say the least. Tommy's going to like this stuff. Why is that? Maybe they'll take their money to the afterlife, like King Tut. Once you have your credit card, you're ready to work. By the way, Tommy gave me the biggest smile, the most gorgeous, beautiful smile. I feel bad about it. I kind of lied to him. I told him they're opening up the Harry Potter ride for big kids. I know you'd like that one. Go on Amazon's website and pick out what you want. Obviously, there's no reason to steal anything that costs $3 or $4. At the same time, don't pick out something that costs $3,000. Work up to that point slowly over time. Gain confidence with the methods stated herein over a period of time and go from there. I didn't get to this point overnight. It took me years to get where I'm at. Remember the first time, I just put that in. Remember the first time having sex? You weren't hammering the girl in reverse cowboy the first time out to bat. It took time and effort to practice, to build up to that moment. Chapter 6. This is assuming that you've already logged into your Amazon account. It could be an old account, a brand new account, or any account at all. I know people that have been banned from Amazon, like myself. Amazon sends very ambiguous emails stating that their Amazon account has been closed. Most of the banned customers don't realize they have the ability to just open up new accounts in their own names and with the same information as before. Amazon, as sensational as they are, doesn't have a fortified auditing process. They do have a somewhat decent auditing process in place. However, it definitely has holes. Fortunately for us, and sadly for them, their auditing system is faulty and leaves a lot to be desired. In fact, for the savvy among us, it's simply a joke. Someone who steals merchandise from them on a regular basis and gets their account closed or banned can then easily reopen a new Amazon account the next day or a few days later. Also, Amazon has an infinite and immeasurable love for all customers that join Prime membership. So, in the rare case that your account is closed, reopen another account with Prime and you're good. Many stubborn customers who just don't learn and keep stealing as a sport effortlessly continue to open Amazon accounts using their cousin's name, brother, sister's, or friend's name. That can work too. They do so with the same home address and credit card information as before. As these 20 people use the account of just one account holder, paying just one monthly charge. You can tell this was written 7 years ago. This is before these motherfuckers. Now they know, like, if a different household uses it, you have to pay $8 more, motherfuckers. WWE, Hulu, HBO, Showtime for 1 month free using one email address and then cancel at the end of the free trial period. Then they get the next month or trial period absolutely free using another email address. By the way, we absolutely need a Spotify cloud for Netflix. All right. Every time consumers do this and do it, and actually for Netflix itself, the word Netflix. Every time consumers do this and do it perpetually, they use the same exact home address and the same credit card. Notice how none of these companies are able to detect this? Amazingly, these companies are helpless to stop this endless cycle. It's because the technology just doesn't exist to curb consumer abuse on such a mass scale. These billion-dollar businesses just can't stop it. Isn't it beautiful? In addition, the reason you should splurge on Amazon and get something that you wouldn't ordinarily get is because that's part of the scheme. We must be desperate for watch time that I'm reading this stuff. Okay, fine. Let's keep doing it. People are interested. I know they are fascinated. If you wanted to get away with a few dollars of product, maybe some free milk and toilet paper, a free lock for your gate, or a new toy for your spoiled kid, then just go to your nearest Target or Home Depot. Target will have a young security guard near their doors. Once you enter the store, you must immediately flirt with or greet that security guard in a very friendly, gregarious manner. This way, when you're leaving the store with your stolen merchandise, even the security guard suspects nothing. The odds he or she will stop you is extremely minimal, since you and the guard are now friends. After all, who would awkwardly question the integrity of a friend? Not any Target security guard that I know. A lot of Home Depot stores don't even have security guards. What Home Depots do have is incredibly large doors that are permanently open during business hours. So if you just want a thrill or are having a horrible day, just go grab a few items. Then take those items to the self checkout during a hectic business hour in which both the cashiers and employees are busy. Don't forget to smile and talk with the self checkout guard who is supposedly overseeing self checkout customers. Scan a cheap item and then put it in the bag with the expensive item, which is obviously not scanned. Then take the receipt, which comes out of the machine, and leave the store. Because of the Tony effect, they've changed the rules on this from 7 years ago. But still, be gregarious, friendly, flirt. That shit still works no matter what technology they implement. There's no reason to switch UPC codes and items within the store, since you are controlling the action. You are not planning to scan the expensive items anyway. Another method of stealing some little items, such as deodorant or toothpaste, is by placing these smaller items deep within the belly of the shopping cart. Go to any actual cashier. Don't forget to compliment the cashier's beautiful eyes or just smile. Tell her that her smile makes your heartbeat beat faster. If it's a male cashier, compliment his awesome service and tell him that you really appreciate his courtesy. Then stand in front of your cart, hiding the goods you plan to steal. And you're good. They're not going to see it. You're out of there. After getting cozy with either the cashier or the self checkout guard, they will not suspect you at all. You are the only person that complimented them all day and showed them any love. They will reciprocate by loving you back. Then you're home free. I suggest the self checkout only because it's much more effective in taking greater quantities of merchandise for free. Don't worry about other people waiting to use the self checkout. They aren't paying any attention to you unless you're Danny DeVito or unless you do something really obvious like not being proactive with the machine and just rapidly stuffing the bags with merchandise like it's the end of the world. If you are just in it for a few items at Target, Sam's Club, Home Depot, whatever large billion dollar store that is stupid enough to have self checkout lines, remember to act very calmly. Always compliment and smile. Wear nice clothing. Don't have an entourage. Don't take like a hooker with you. The other day I saw a pimp at Costco, by the way, with this Cuban hooker. I can see a Cuban hooker from a mile away. Of course, I've watched them in movies. That's how I know. Go alone or just with one other person, preferably a child, so you'll draw even less attention. Always follow the guidelines mentioned above. Now, the above discusses how you can easily take little items at your local big box store. God bless Target. That's, by the way, where I met my wife. And by the way, Bobby, I didn't appreciate a few weeks ago where you walked by my wife and said, "Your wife is so wonderful." It really fucked me up. That night, we were watching Netflix and she said, "Why can't you call me wonderful like Bobby does?" The fuck, man? Okay. Now, this is going to be part of the monologue of eternal hell coming up. It's just a little preview. I know you can't wait. You're so happy that you met me. Of course, that was the day you won the lottery. Let's say your kid keeps bugging the shit out of you for that new toy, despite having thousands of toys already in the house. You know who you are. So just go to your local Target and do your thing. It's only between $15 and $50 for whatever new toy being advertised on the Disney Channel. And you're laughing and you're getting paid for this. Wow, it's the best job in the world. And watch as we get bigger and bigger, more watch time, get monetized, we get deals. Fuck, we're going to be loving it. Save Amazon, Zappos, Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, Cartier, Godiva, Gucci, Prada, Macy's, Dell, Burberry, and all the rest of the websites that offer the really good shit for our program. Also, keep in mind, with all the gigantic amounts of theft that Target has had, Target just reported the highest grossing sales quarter in their entire history. Go with me. None of these players are victims. Chapter 7. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna just stop here. No, it's okay. Didn't you go to the bathroom in the morning? Chapter 7. We're on, we're good. Remember the Michael Jackson song, Smooth Criminal? Play it a couple of times in your stolen Echo speaker. Oh, now that's Echo. Nobody uses Echo anymore. Before obtaining higher priced designer goods. The most important thing of all when you're in this game is the following: act and seem very sincere. Whenever you are trying to maneuver people into doing certain things, or you're trying to pull their strings, you must talk, and act as sincere as humanly possible. This act of sincerity is a natural, God given ability for a lucky few. For all others, you can acquire the ability to act sincere whenever dealing with customer service, store employees, and others. You must practice it. Practice talking to a friend or loved one. As an example, your partner can play role as the phone representative. Take turns and have fun practicing. Practice speaking naturally and from the heart. Remember to take what the fuck? Getting old. Remember to always sound genuine. That's the key. A complete stranger is on the other line, and you have to win over that person. Keep in mind, the customer service representative is not getting paid a lot and most likely deals with tremendous amounts of aggravation on a daily basis. Amazon outsources the majority of their calls to other countries and does a marvelous job doing so. They're the absolute best in the business, along with their billion-dollar sister Zappos. Unfortunately, the customer service folks tirelessly endure incredible amounts of pressure and abuse from associates, customers, bosses, family members, supervisors, etc. Customers are yelling at them all day and night. They hear and process all types of various grievances. These poor folks are just trying to earn money for school, rent, and other living expenses. In areas like the Philippines and Costa Rica, Vietnam, Amazon buys these employees time for dirt cheap. These kind and hardworking folks, in return for their meager pay, are constantly bombarded with angry and sometimes furious customers. It reminds me of you, and you're in America, and I'm paying you dirt cheap. Fucking great. No, I'm joking. I pay you really well, don't I? Thumbs up, please. Thank you. That's the biggest laugh I ever got. Okay, I love it. Anyway, I'd pay you more if I had it. Okay. They courageously field countless numbers of complaints which come their way all the time. Then, suddenly, you come along with your giant smile and amazing personality, which the representative can actually feel over the phone as you speak. You begin spreading your refreshing words, and the representative is instantly mesmerized. They will be eating out of your hands. Keep in mind, in most cases, that single customer service person has the power to help you in your plans, and in most cases, will love nothing more than to help you out. In just a bit, I will discuss this part in great detail. I will explain why I say in most cases, and how you can easily prevail in all cases of our program. So if you're interested in getting some really nice designer sunglasses, shoes, shirts, boots, an expensive watch, a computer, camera, or something else. Keep reading and hit your notification bell because we're no longer putting up footage on Wednesdays and Sundays only. We have stuff coming out all the time. We've got videos coming out all the time. So the next How to Steal from Amazon reading might come out tomorrow morning or in 2 days or 3 days. You have to hit your bell icon because we're going to stop the session right here and pick up on the next chapter, chapter 8. So this session is just chapter 5, 6, and 7. That's plenty. The next session coming up soon. I know you guys can't wait for it. Hit your notification bell. That's the most important thing you can do right now for yourself. Don't help me. I've got a great life. Help the world. Help yourself. You want to laugh, you want to be entertained, hit the notification bell. Thank you. I love all of you. How to Steal from Amazon, chapter 8, coming up.